One of the things that makes us unique, our center, is that it's very intergenerational. They come to the center because the center has always been a beacon for providing services to them personally. And as a result, a lot of them who no longer reside in, say, the west side or the east side or the northeast areas of the city still come back. My name is Cris Medina. People call me Chris. I am the president and CEO for the Guadalupe Centers. My family migrated to Kansas City. My great-grandmother came in 1919. She was a widow, had 11 kids, and they settled on the west side. And one of the first places they turned to was the Guadalupe Center for Services. I recall as a child going to the center, participating in the athletic programs, playing for the sports teams, participating in the youth clubs, the summer camps. Eventually came back as a youth director and then was hired as the executive director. One of the strengths of the organization is that we have so many different services within the organization. People come to us and say their utilities have been shut off. Well, we're going to try to help you, but in the process, you're going to help yourself, and we're going to work with you to get to help yourself. So we can navigate that system for them and help them to get those services that, it's vital to get them on the path that we want so they can eventually provide for themselves. And you'd be surprised how many people said, hey, we want an opportunity, and that's what we're going to give you.
You can help change Kansas City by volunteering. Most importantly, you can change your own life. People who volunteer and help others constantly are indicating how much satisfaction they get from that. I would encourage anybody who's thinking about volunteering, go give it a try. Find something that you feel passionate about, give it a try and see how it goes. My name is Balloun, and I'm an attorney with Shikardi & Bacon, and I practice law. During the first year that we were foster parents, we got our first child, a 14-year-old boy, who is now our 33-year-old son. Within a very short time, we realized we were going to be important in his life, and he was becoming extremely important in our lives. I'd like to think that the work that we're doing with adoptions of foster children is helping change the story in Kansas City. It's always been important to me to give back to the community, and it's so great to look back and see, well, I did this adoption 15 years ago, and this student just graduated from KU with an engineering degree. And you have to feel like, wait a minute, I helped change the story for that child, and that helps change the story for the community.
Kansas City has been our headquarters ever since the foundation was established. It's our home. We all grew up here. It's important to us. We like to see this community prosper. That's why we like to give back in Kansas City. I'm Kent Sunderland, and I'm chairman of the Sunderland Foundation. Well, our focus really is on construction and renovation projects, and that kind of goes back to the core of how the foundation was originally established. Being in the construction business, it made sense that we would do those types of projects. And not a lot of foundations do capital for bricks and mortars. A lot of them, do programming grants or scholarships, and we kind of stay away from those things. We like to do tangible, hands-on bricks and mortar projects, and that's our forte. Right now we have 9 board members, all family members. It's great having all the family members involved. Try to get together quarterly for our meetings, and they fly in from where they are or Skype in when they can't attend. And so it's good to get everybody's input. As much as changing the story, we're continuing the story of education, particularly the next generation, of the importance of giving back to the communities that have been good to them. Not everybody has the financial resources we do, but they can always make a difference through volunteering, being active in their community, and we're changing the story in that we're making available resources to people that probably wouldn't have had them if we weren't here.
Our focus is really starting with the foundation, what we believe, which is getting into the arts and culture. So that's kind of our center point, and we're blessed in this city because a lot of great partners do other things outside of that, and they all eventually meet. My name is Matt Linsky. I am the Kansas City Market President for Bank of America. Arts and culture have been a big part of our company dating back. Everything that is in this community is focused on the arts. All of these pieces of art speak, and I think that's what allowed us to realize this is a good opportunity for us to help the city in the way that we can to help inspire change amongst the arts. Investing in communities is teaching history, it's teaching culture, And if we can bring students, whether they're from around the metro, in the metro, from a house of means or a house of little means, if we can bring them to an opportunity to be in front of the arts, to engage in that culture and to learn, then we're doing a big part of our job as a corporate citizen. In the past, we would run advertisements about our size, our breadth, our capabilities, our footprint. Now it's focused on being local, giving our clients, our constituents, and frankly, anyone out there that listens to us, what would you like the power to do? That's where I find we've changed our narrative. We're local, we bring the great capabilities and the breadth of our capabilities right here to Kansas City.